I'm going to show you how to create a link in bio page for your TikTok and your Instagram. As you know, in TikTok and Instagram, when you put out your social media posts every day, it's not able to really link directly to any page or any place. All you can do is tell people to go and check out the link in your bio. So if you want to have that kind of a call to action where you can tell people to go check out the link in your bio, now you can do it using the link in bio campaigns. So, what this allows people to do is to get to know you better. That's the main reason that people would go to a link in bio. Just learn a little bit more about you. So, you're going to want to make sure you include a bio here. And we also have a template I'll show you in a second for companies. So, there's an individual and a company template that you guys can play with. Let's say you're an influencer, like this individual is just telling people a little bit about herself. There's going to be a primary call to action, and this should be the entry point to your funnel. So if you have like a proven way to monetize traffic, this is the primary call to action, and you only get one primary call to action, but you can have unlimited secondary calls to action, and there's two types. Like this person right here, like as you can see, there's TikTok links and everything. But as you can see, this person is not just an influencer, but she's also an affiliate entrepreneur. So she's putting out Amazon affiliate links to try to monetize people who are on her TikTok. She's probably doing some reviews of these particular products. And she wants to be able to send people to her bio to go out and buy the products that she is promoting this particular week. So she put in a few kitchen gadget items here and is linking those out to her affiliate links. I'll be showing you how to set those up today and how to add more or remove these. Also, her socials. This is something that will never change week to week. This is something that she set up once, and I'm going to show you how to set these up as well. If you don't have all of these accounts, that's fine. I'm going to show you how to remove the ones that you don't need. But we just wanted to make sure you had all of them available, so you can just remove the ones you don't need. So now she has one central place where she can send people to go and connect with her other socials, so she can connect with them in more ways than just TikTok or Instagram. So just a quick glance, this is the company one. It's a little bit more professional looking, but as you can see, they all follow the same format. But this company has chosen to have the primary call to action be visit our website, because that's the entry point to their funnel. And their secondary links are things like grab a limited time offer on their product, testimonials from other clients, sign up for their newsletter. So they monetize traffic in a different way than, say, an influencer would, because this is like a company or a brand. So let's go and build one of these. I'm going to build the individual one because I think most of you are going to be falling into that category. What you do is just go to campaigns in the left navigation here and click add new. You're going to see a whole host of campaigns. We've added the link in bio for individual and for companies. We are going to select the individual one, so let's use this template. So it just created the whole link in bio for your account. And you'll notice that there's very few options on this first settings screen for the link in bio because it's a very simple campaign. But what you would want to do is change this up. You can call it link in bio for an individual if you want. But what I would do if I were you is I would just kind of name it. And if this is something you're going to be, creating multiple versions of, you would want to name it something that's appropriate for whatever you're going to be using this one for. So the only thing you really need to update on this page is your primary call to action. This is the one where we're going to generate a button for you. So this is where you would enter either your website or your blog. So since you're a blogger, you would put your blog here. And the next step is you're going to go to design. So as you can see, it already has the template information here. To update this is very simple. It's just a simple web editor. So if you want to change the image, you would click the image and then click on this insert or edit image option and select a different image. For example, I would upload an image here. You might want to include a description. The dimensions are already specified. But if you uploaded a different size image, you might want to change it here to make sure it's not too large for the link in bio. This text, you might want to say, hi there. It's just as simple as clicking it and making changes. So a lifestyle influencer, you might decide you want it to say who is passionate about sharing my journey. So very simple here, no real tricks to this, just click and change. So here is the primary call to action. If you click on this, you can very easily edit it. So like visit my blog. So you can say, let's see, let's see here, personal blog. You can change the name to whatever you want, and it will change the text within that particular button. So this is really easy to change as well. Now, if you want to change the color of any of these things, there's a couple ways of doing it. Up here, it's very simple. If it's within a text area block, you would just highlight this and then change the color. You can either change the text color here or using the HTML. If you're more sophisticated with your technical abilities, you can go in and actually, add CSS, change the HTML, whatever your level of comfort is. Now the button, on the other hand, the way you edit a button is, let's see here. So like editing just changes the text right here. But if you go over to the left side, what you're able to do is go to edit buttons. And this is where it will impact the look and feel of this. So you could go full form width, you can go standard, you can change the colors, and there's a lot of things you could do to make the button appearance change. Now let's go down to the secondary calls to action. If you want to change what this says, it's very simple. Let's see, so like I could say Maya Bargain Finds. This is just simply clicking and typing. These get a little bit more complicated. Each one of these is a button. So what you would do to change the text of your button, because it is an HTML button, let's see, let's call these Herb Kitchen scissors with 5 blades, Amazon $8. So it's just as easy as that to change the text. If you want to change what it links to, though, you would double or triple click this until it selects everything here. And then see how this link is highlighted? Just click here and then you would enter a new link here. What I prefer to do actually is just click anywhere within here. And this whole thing is a link. So you can click insert and edit link. I prefer to do that. That way, in case you have spaces on the side that might not be linked, it might actually change the way that this is linked. So a better way of doing it is to simply click anywhere within this text and then click the insert/edit link and make your change there. So it's the same for all 3 of these. And if you want to add an additional one, what you do is actually triple click. What I prefer to do this right in the middle. So it's better to do it either on the first one or the second one. That way it doesn't start, adopting some of the style of the next section. So to make sure that all the sections stay the same, let's actually grab this first one and I'm going to copy once you select all of that text and go to the right side of it because we want to make a new one. So we're going to go to the very right. We're going to hit the enter button and then click paste. And it will actually duplicate this. And then let me just make my changes. So here's where, I could call this one kitchen. Instead of scissors, we might call this a kitchen washing aid, something like that. And then you could change your price, whatever it is. And then, of course, if you wanted to change the link, all you need to do is click anywhere in the text and then go up here and change the link. Otherwise, it's going to use the same link that you copied from up here. And once you're done with all of your secondary calls to action, you can add as many as you want. And by the way, you can delete them just as easily by doing the same thing. Just select everything and then click delete. And it deletes all of this because this outline and the button style is automatically added to whatever text you have there. So the follow me, you can also change this, if you want to say something like, let's call this like my socials. That's easy to do. Just click and change. And each one of these are simply images that we've placed here. So let's say you don't want to put your Google account in here. You can just click delete and delete again to remove the extra space. And you will need to link these images up because you want this to link not to Facebook, but to your actual Facebook profile. So what you do is you click the image, make sure it's highlighted, and we're going to go to insert and edit link. And for example, this is where you would enter your exact Facebook link. So for a company, you might link to your company page. But if you're Emily Harper, you would want to link that to your Facebook account. And then you would move on. The next one would be your YouTube. You'd want this to link directly to your YouTube channel. And you would just keep going on down the list until you've linked everything up. Just to show you guys how to modify some of the other elements, you might not like lavender. If you're a male influencer, you might choose, a more masculine look. So to do that, obviously you might want to change the purple here. I showed you how to do that. But for the background, there is if you click back here, it automatically opens the edit page background. And this is where you would change that background color. It's not difficult to do. You could change this to like a gray or something a little bit stronger. But I'm going to cancel out of that. Let's keep this. I already applied that. Sorry about that. So let's go back and change it back to lavender. Once you're done with this, you can scroll down. I want everybody to go down to advanced settings that makes these, because this is something that's often overlooked. So you can actually change the text of the page title. Right now it's very generic. I would make it something that pops, because this is what's going to show up in the tab in their browser. Like if they're using Chrome, it's going to say My Profile up here in their tab. They might leave it open for a while and get back to it later. Why not have it say Emily Harper or something that's more personal to you? Be sure to change the page description, because this is actually searchable on Google. So this is going to be indexed by Google. Why not add some SEO terms in your page description? Maybe copy and paste your bio into here. That way the page description looks a little better. Also, if people choose to share this on their social, like, hey, go check out Emily, this is what is going to appear in the preview within their social feed. So you might as well have this looking very personalized and very compelling. You can also add page keywords for SEO. Just as important, there are no page images selected. So yeah, it'll probably just grab your bio image, your thumbnail here, which is probably fine. But if you want to customize what is shown in social networks when this page is shared, you can do that by selecting a page image, and we will update the code of your page to include that as the primary page image for SEO and for social shares. Page favicon, same thing. If you want to have a 48 by 48 pixel image that shows up in the tab of people's browser, this is the place to do it. You might as well use your logo or anything that kind of very quickly identifies you as an individual or your brand. That's it. Any additional CSS you want to add, you can do down here. It's automatically going to be optimized for mobile. So go ahead and just launch it and send that link to your profile of your Instagram and your TikTok. One thing you might choose to do, let's say that you're going to add this link in bio to your Instagram and to your TikTok. What you can do is on the TikTok one, it might be strange to have a TikTok link. So you might remove the TikTok link and then create this ad or this link in bio for your Instagram, and then duplicate that. And then on that one, you can remove your Instagram, but leave TikTok. That way on your Instagram link in bio, you aren't saying, hey, link to me in Instagram, because they're already on your Instagram profile at that point. So it might be a little redundant to say, hey, go to my Instagram. So that's just an example of how you can duplicate one of these campaigns and customize it slightly and come up with a different name for the campaign, just to make it really particular for that exact social network. And you're going to skip social share because there is not going to be a thank you page for this particular campaign. All of the links will take people into a new window. So there is no secondary page for this. As you can see at the home screen tab here, because there is no thank you page. And then you're going to save and deploy. The final step is to shorten the link. This is going to be your link in bio. So just click copy and then run on over to your Instagram and edit your profile, and be sure you add this link to your bio with a quick call to action, like, go check us out, or whatever it is that is particular for whatever your brand is and what it is that you're offering. Then go over to your TikTok and do the same thing. Make sure you edit your profile and then add that link to your new link in bio page.